You got to. You got to. Well, Jason, what are you talking about here? What happened? I want to show you all a video here. This is.
Hey, I'm afraid of you, you fucking whore. You fucking hippie.
Hey, wait. Now wait. You don't hear crap. Sit out here.
That video That video right there in particular, you had some old white Karen coming up on this old black woman, and you could hear what she was saying. She was approaching her. You can very clearly see that she is a threat. You can very clearly see that she's a threat. Don't take any time to see. You can very clearly see that she is a threat. Obviously, she's walking up here, approaching her. And the woman's grandson looks to be an adolescent. The woman's grandson, seeing the woman's walking away and the white woman's walking up on her with a back turn, the woman's grandson does what any sensible person would do in this situation. He neutralized the threat. Now, I want you all to listen to something right quick here. I want to play the video and I want you to listen. Don't just watch it, but also listen so you can hear some of the fallacies that are being promoted here. Okay, we're going to have to give it a moment here for the audio to catch up on that. Gotta be careful about the RAM on that. When you see the young man is defending the woman and they jump up here and tell you, oh, whenever it's black folk, we always need to watch what we're doing. It's always what we need to do differently. Nobody else needs to do anything differently here. My audio is messing up on it. But when we're sitting up here handling business, you got a young black man in this environment who has been told you need to leave your elders defenseless in this environment. Then you got this old cooned out nigga with an American flag on his shirt. So of course he gonna be the first one out the gate defending the honor of the white woman and saying what don't need to happen. Once again, one of these old niggas. One of these old niggas. Now let me explain something to you all. Do you all see this old black woman here? Do you see her? I want you to get this through your mind, okay? Get this through your head. This isn't a young woman. This is literally a little old lady. Literally. You can already see she on the hefty side. You don't know how old she is. You don't know. You get this old corn cob eating nigga telling you what you ain't supposed to do. You don't know how old this woman is. You don't know about any health conditions she might have. You don't know what this old woman's physical condition is. You see, with white women, you're not supposed to touch a hair on her head. If a black man does something to a white woman, or if a white woman threatens somebody, you ain't supposed to touch your hair on her head. Now, for black folk, you're supposed to be a martial arts expert. For a black person, you're supposed to prove that you can qualify for a title in MMA. That's what you're supposed to do when you black. When you black, you're supposed to throw punches and throw your hands no matter how old you are. No matter how old you are, you're supposed to sit up here and get in a knockdown drag house with people. You don't know this woman's physical health. You don't know this woman's physical shape. You don't know what her situation is. And then you got some old stepping fetching ass nigga running up on the kid. Now, he didn't run up on the white woman and tell her back the hell up. He didn't do that. I wish the young man had dusted off that old bastard. And if I had been there, I'd have given that nigga the Steiner suplex. This is why these young males out here are so damn messed up. Because most of these old black males have been butt broken. This is why older black women don't look to them for no damn leadership. Because these old niggas is broken. So he didn't say nothing to defend the black woman when this white woman's running her mouth, but then all of a sudden he gets mobilized. Like his ass is gonna do something. And the other thing is, you can see how dusty this old nigga is. He don't own nothing. You always got a bunch of old ass men who ain't earned nothing, trying to act like they can call some shots on some young people. Nigga, you ain't got no respect in the community. You ain't got no respect among the people. You certainly don't have any respect among the young, but you trying to sit up here and act like there's some respect that folk need to show you. Nigga, please. I would have told the young man, put this old bastard in the full Nelson, and if you can't do it, I'll do it for you. Some old nigga who's got no respect from anybody trying to run up and then he wants a straw boss. Hey, let me give you instruction and direction. I am the authority in this situation. Nigga ain't got 2 pennies to his damn name, but sitting up here trying to act like he's some commander and he's gonna set the rules of the community. He wasn't setting the rules on that white woman. He wasn't setting the rules on her. Why didn't he set the rules on her? He didn't do that. Got the nerve to sit up here and act like that. And I wish I could tell you that was as bad as it was gonna get. But unfortunately, I cannot do that. Unfortunately, I cannot. It does get worse. It does keep going. Willie D decides to weigh in on this video. And some of the things I heard, I'm just going to say, dude, I got to ask a real basic question. Whose side are you on? Because right now, you playing defense attorney for Karen, but if you all think I'm overstepping my authority and I'm over the line, I'm distorting it and mischaracterizing it, listen to him for yourselves and you tell me if I'm distorting what he said.
Is pretty aggressive. She tells the black woman,
okay, let me back that up.
Think I'm afraid of you.
Let me go ahead and back it up a little bit here and start.
Black woman, white woman. The white woman is pretty aggressive. She tells the black woman, think I'm afraid of you, you effing blah, blah, blah. She take one step toward the black woman and boom, the woman's grandson drops her with overhand right. Now, I'll tell you how to find the video. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. It's too graphic.
Too graphic? Folks, you just saw the video. You just saw it for yourselves. Willie D is saying that this is quote, too graphic. That's too graphic? That's too graphic. Let me just be straight up about this, dude. I thought you was a gangster. This is too graphic. I thought you was a G. All right. I guess we the gangsters now. The gangsters is soft and the intellectuals are hard now, is what it seems to me. The gangsters are soft and the intellectuals are the hard bodies. All right, well, I guess it is what it is at this point. It wasn't too graphic to me, but all right. Go on ahead.
But he knocks the woman out. My question is, was that necessary? And do we really consider this a Karen? Is this really a Karen? You dig what I'm saying? Like, you know, I basically look at it like this. This seems like to just be a dispute, in my opinion. Dispute between two people who just happen to be of different ethnicities. And one had backup. Now, I can tell you this, family. That kid that hit that woman, he looked to be about maybe 17, 16, 18, somewhere up in there. He looked like a teenager. In any event, when I was his age, if anybody would have disrespected my grandmother like that, it wouldn't have mattered who they were. I would have dropped him. I can see how the youngster couldn't control his emotions, but I'm not with that. I'm not with that at all. It was uncalled for, and it's not worth it. But I can see how the youngster couldn't control his emotions. Grandma is the matriarch. She must be protected at all times. Then when you think of the climate that we're in with all the Karens, it's almost like a white woman do anything right now, she's going to be considered a Karen. Any type of angriness, any type of aggression, she's going to be viewed as a Karen. Now, I know some of y'all don't give a damn one way or the other, but is that really fair?
People. What the hell happened to Willie D? For those of y'all who thought I was in the wrong years ago when I started saying, I don't know if I'm liking what I'm hearing from the Ghetto Boys lately. Y'all, you tell me, what happened to Willie D? Is it necessary? Was that really necessary? I can't sign off on that. I mean, they saying she's a Karen. Is that fair? Is that necessary? I'm not chopping up his words, people. I'm playing for you what he said. Someone tell me what happened to Willie D? What happened to the gangsters? What happened to them? They all got old? Started getting erectile dysfunction? What the hell happened to the gangsters? They became a bunch of broke down old men, seeing if they scared to offend white folk because half of their concert ticket sales, they depended on little yuppie white kids, so they want to make sure they don't say too much. He literally just sat there and said, well, if it was my grandmama, I would have dropped him. But he telling us don't do something that he would do. So he wants to protect credibility for his family, himself, but telling the rest of us don't do it. Am I making it up? No, I'm not going to say Willie D is cooning just yet. I'm not going to say Willie D is cooning. But what I am going to say is, Willie D, you sounding broken, my nigga. You sounding broken. And you on your way, dude. You sliding in that direction. And this is not your first transgression. This is so far your second or third transgression just this year. So I really got to ask the question, whose side is Willie D actually on? If you all are going to say that he's going to have influence in all them years with the Ghetto Boys, this, that, and the other, okay, whose side is he on? And by the way, Willie D wanted to run for office. Everybody talks about Scarface wanted to run for office. Willie D wanted to run for office too, but because of a felony in the state of Texas, he's not allowed to run for office in the state of Texas. I'm starting to wonder, damn, if he did get elected, what type of votes would he be casting? What type of representation of black folk would he be given? You tell me, based on what you're hearing here, what type of representative is he going to be? Is he going to be John Amos or is he going to be John Lewis? You all heard that. So I didn't want to just leave it unsaid and unaddressed. Now, far as I'm concerned, Willie got some explaining to do about whose side are you on. Because we all saw the video and we all knew we were saying, and here he comes saying, well, let me be defense attorney for the Karens of the world. Well, I ain't sure she a Karen. I don't think it was necessary. I don't think it was fair. This old, haggard, methed out wench is running up on an elderly black woman with what looks like dangerous intent. You don't know this old woman's health condition. You don't know what's about to happen. You don't know if she got a weapon. You don't know what's going on. We supposed to sit up here and let this old woman get jumped on? Willie D is telling y'all let her get jumped on first, as opposed to preventing it from happening in the first place. No, I can't go for that. Let me go ahead and back it up so you all can hear it and tell me if you're still unoffended or not.
Any type of aggression, she's going to be viewed as a Karen. Now, I know some of y'all don't give a damn one way or the other, but is that really fair? Now, I know some of y'all, well, you know, life ain't fair. And, you know, they don't give a damn about us. They treat us any kind of way and blah, blah, blah. But I gotta look at this even keel. I gotta look at the balance here. You know, I gotta really take a look at this thing. I look at elderly people a different way. And really, I think if it would have went down, it looked like grandma could have been able to hold her own if it had went down.
Okay, people, so Willie D is telling you that if it was his grandmama, he would let her get jumped on and see how it goes. Now, I want to know how many of you out there who got elderly women in your family that in your mind, it would be acceptable to allow her to slug it out with some methed out crackhead sitting up here. Because Willie D says the proper protocol is to let your grandmama slug it out. With her bad knees, her heart condition, her emphysema, you supposed to let him slug it out. This is Willie D talking about that. And he's not joking. He said, I look at the elderly a little bit differently. Yeah, nigga, but the black woman is elderly. The white woman is just cracked out. She just strung out on drugs. But he's talking about, well, what he's not saying here is let the white woman take her shot for the title. That's what he's saying. Give the white woman, give her an opportunity to steal one. Now, he's not going to admit that that's what he's saying. People, that's what he's saying there. He's saying it as, well, you know, I think the black woman could have took her. Well, the only way she could, the black woman from the video, you can clearly see the problem is she's walking off. And when she turned her back, the white woman's running up on her. And the grandson said, enough of that. The black woman is walking off and the white woman runs up on her. And Willie D, instead of saying the white woman's in the wrong, well, no, you shouldn't stop the white woman. White women shouldn't be stopped. White women shouldn't be stopped. This ain't the police saying this. This is your so-called old-time gangsters saying this.